Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, I just did a reading on Meghan. Did she have a facelift? And I said I was going to do some clarifiers with Thelema Lenormand, and I forgot their sister cards. But you know what? It occurred to me. I want to know why. I want to see if the Lenormand cards will tell me if Meghan is a fixated person on Catherine, or is she a fixated person on William, or is she a fixated person on both? Because in that reading, with her facelift, the royal family showed up. So why is she wanting to prove something to them, or trying to one up them, or is she just fixated on them? Is she stalking them? And let's ask the Lenormand. Let's get some clarification on that. Is Meghan a fixated person on Catherine or William or both? So what I'm going to look for is the man and the lady card. And if neither are in there, then we'll just look and read the cards and see what they have to say. If they're more of a masculine, yes, no kind of cards. If you want to learn more about Lenormand, that's what I'm currently teaching in Teaching Tarot. We're on lesson 3 of 4. Oh, there's the man. Oh my Lord. So William, she's definitely fixated on William. House of Windsor. And the cross. It's a cross that she has to bear. Child. William's children. Oh, and I have to, these are huge cards, so I have to overlap them. Stork on the house. Whip on the cross. Birds, internet on William. Lilies, and the key. I'm going to do 12. The tree. The clouds. She's a very sick person. She's mentally ill. And that's what my cards are telling me. Messenger. It's William she's fixated on. Letter. It's William she's fixated on. And actually, William is the one who showed up first in the... She wants to look like Catherine to get to William. I'm sorry. This is a tree, and the clouds is somebody who really has a mental illness. Again, I'm not judging that. And everybody knows somebody who has mental illness. Some of us ourselves could be dealing with poor mental health. She thinks that she would be a better wife for William than Catherine is. She has she is stalking him. Absolutely. And the children. Is this Charlotte? Is this why she specifically says things about Charlotte, or specifically made Charlotte cry? I mean, she's right there. Look at William's daughter, Charlotte. This is the birds, which is the birds are a burden, or as I said, birds are my internet cards. That's one thing I teach. There are keywords and the original way to do it. And then there's also the way that your brain works. So my brain works that birds are in the air, that's internet. To me, birds aren't burdens. I love birds. So why would a bird, if I told my brain a bird is burden, that would be like, that doesn't compute. So I go by what the cards want to tell my brain, my subconscious, my connection to the universe. And my connection to the universe is birds chirping, right? Birds chirp and chirp and chirp, and they talk to each other. And when there's a kerfuffle, they get all excited. And also birds are my internet, because that's words flying through the air, metaphorically. And so this is something about some kind of chirping about Charlotte. I wonder if she tries to put something on Charlotte so William pays attention. Right? She knows that William's going to pay attention with Kate, but she knows William's really going to pay attention if she says something about Charlotte. Then she has William's attention. So does she say things online, do things online? She actually thinks that she would be a better mate. The storks are mate. They're also change. She'd be a more virtuous, um, better person for William than Catherine. She thinks she should have been the Princess of Wales. Here's the cross, the whip, and the key. She's big trouble. This is, she needs to be locked up. I'm not kidding you. According to my sources, I think we're going to hear something about, we've got the letter, the messenger. I think we're going to hear something about this very soon. I wonder if this is why William went to MI6. This is almost like a cross that William now has to bear, this nutcase, after constantly trying to get his attention. I think with the whip and the clouds here, this over here is not a harbinger of anything good at all. I think that I think we'll definitely hear something soon with the messenger, the birds, the tree, and William. I think we're going to hear something soon. Now the key can unlock doors and it can lock doors. And I'm wondering if this key with the whip and the cross is telling me that she is locked out of the UK because of a fixated person. It may, like, it's interesting. They say fixated person. We all think it's Catherine. Maybe it's William. Maybe it's William and Charlotte. Like Catherine didn't show up here. She wants to put Catherine down so she looks better in William's eyes. She wants to look like Catherine so William notices her. She wants to create a kerfuffle around, like if you, on page 6, she always says, oh, William's girlfriend just had a child. She keeps barking about that all the time. Is she trying to make him mad? Like a narcissist likes any attention. Doesn't matter, good, bad, as long as it's attention. I think William really has a storm on his hands here with a fixated person, a mentally deranged, mentally angry person, somebody who will lash out. I think we'll definitely hear something with this messenger card and the letter. I think we're going to hear something soon. This letter to me is Meghan being anonymous online. This is her mental illness, her anonymous online, constantly after Catherine and William. I think the target is William. William's he showed up first. He's the only one who showed up. Catherine's not here. I think she puts down Catherine, wants to look like Catherine to get William's attention. See, look at the man and the message and the tree and the birds. It's not healthy what she's doing, trying to contact him. Is this where we're getting all these puff pieces that Harry's trying to contact William, or maybe it's Meghan trying to contact William? Because we all know, they say, oh, Charles isn't taking Harry's calls. Charles doesn't answer a phone. The only phone he answers is maybe in his den, and he knows it's from his courtiers or his equerry, like his wife. Like he only, a handful of people know that number. And I think it's William. I don't know why the cards are telling me to draw a couple more for clarification. Garden. Tower. Bear. Now, normally the bears, your efforts will bear fruit. To me, this is Windsor Castle or Windsor area. The big park around the castle and the bear. What's the underlying, the book? I'm wondering if this bear could be the guards that wear the big bear hats around Buckingham Palace. I wonder if she's going to try and get in. Your efforts will bear fruit. I think this is. Did you hear that the whales had to change the location of their family holiday? Wonder if she's trying to figure out where they are. Due to security reasons. I'm not lying. Look it up. I think I think she's going to try and get in to see him somehow. Interesting, we don't have like any coffin here or anything, so nothing about Charles or, William becoming king or anything like that. I think they are worried about their security. I think this bear is the big bear hats that they wear around Buckingham Palace, and I'm thinking that's what the cards are trying to tell me, that they are really worried for their security. They just changed their holiday plans, and now the book is closed. Nobody knows where they're going as a family for holidays. Apparently, it was leaked somehow, and so they had to change all their plans. So now, with the book closed, nobody's going to know. I think this is the security. I honestly do. I think that's what the cards are trying to tell me. So there we go. Is she a fixated person? Yeah, sadly, she is. The tree in clouds is mental health. It's mental confusion. It's darkness, especially with the whip and the cross. Whew, that's dangerous mental illness. So yeah, I can see why they're secure. I wonder. Yeah, I think this messenger and key, I think, is her being locked out of the country. She might try. All right. Well, thank you very much for watching. What do you think? What do you think the cards told us? I think they're pretty bang on. See you online. Bye for now.